Hey guys, so welcome to iStar Capital YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at GPGPY, a case study, and I was able to catch around it's 223 pips, and this is basically 100 plus pips. So I was able to catch 400 plus pips using GPGPY in almost in less than 3 weeks. In less than 3 weeks. All right, so let's just get started. So the first thing I'm going to try to let you guys know is this, that is structure, right? Structure and key level. So now let's say you have a key level. Let's call this a V-shaped key level or something. Let's say that this is an important key level, right? And market is making lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. And let's say I want to set up a buy bias. How do I set up a buy bias? Number one, I'll need the market to get to this key level first and give me a good rejection, right? And then on the 4 hour time frame, this should basically be the structure that I'm looking at on the 4 hour time frame. Let's say this is the daily key level. Let's say this is a daily key level. This is a daily key level, right? A very important key level, right? This structure would have to the price would have to reject on the daily candlestick, the daily time frame, right? Rejection on the daily. So that means I will need the daily candlesticks to come into this daily key level and reject before I build my what? My buy bias, right? So the next thing I'll need to do is what I will need to go down a time frame lower. Let's say the 4 hour, right? Let's say the 4 hour. So what do I need to see on this 4 hour? I will need market to do what? To basically, right? To basically shift to the upside, right? To tell me that okay, we've gotten a what rejection in the daily time frame. And next thing is what I need to see what a shift in market structure. And I do this using the line chart. It's very effective on the line chart. Very, very effective on the line chart. If you're using line chart, you make less mistakes, right? You make less mistakes on the line chart. So the first thing you have mark out an higher time frame key level. So this is a daily. The second thing is what you need to see rejection on that daily time frame. And the last thing is what you need to see a breakout, a shift in market structure on the 4 hour time frame or the 2 hour time frame using the word line chart. So let me just show you guys what that I mean by that. All right. So this is daily. This is GPGPY case study. So I've got around four trades just using this. So let me just start from the beginning. So going to the GPGPY setup right here. So what do you see? What can you see? You can see that price is going up, going down, going down. But you can find order, right? You can find order in this setup. You can find order in this trade, right? So the first thing I notice is that what market has swept liquidity right here, right? We've taken out this sell side liquidity, this one right here. So taking out this sell side liquidity, right? And market has what pumped up to the upside. Now going to the line chart, you now see basically that this is your daily key level, right? This is a daily key level, important key level. So do I know if market is going to respect this level or not? I don't know. So this is why patience is very needed in this business, right? You need patience to maneuver this business. So basically, market does what? Market creates market creates engineered liquidity right here, taps into the key level and rejects, right? Taps into this key level and rejects. So you can see this candle right here. So this candle rejects from this key level. That's my first signal. That's the first signal that, okay, we might be looking for what? For longs, for long opportunity, for buying opportunities, right? So you go into the 4 hour time frame. Now, going to 4 hour time frame, what do you see in the 4 hour time frame? Now, in the 4 hour time frame, I told you before earlier that market needs to be making what? Lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs. And then on the 4 hour time frame, that is the next time frame, market needs to shift to the upside. before I consider a what? A buy bias. So I can do this on the what? On the line chart. It's more effective on the line chart. Now on this line chart, what can you see on this line chart? I can basically see market making what? Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, higher high right here. So this confirms what? My buy bias is in play. All I need now is what? Presence of what? Liquidity. Now, where is the liquidity coming from? You can see these lows, these wicks. These are all liquidity. Now, where do I want to take the trade from? I take the trade from where? Always, this is the pattern I trade with. When I have something like this, right? When I have something like this, I mostly take the trade from here, right? I mostly take the trade from here. So this is basically what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do. So this leg goes up, this leg goes down, this one goes up. So I'm taking the trade from here, right? Basically. So that is basically where I'm taking the trade from. So I just mark out that level, and that's my buy. My next target here would the next buy side liquidity. The next buy side liquidity. That's my next target for the trade, right? And this give me around I targeted this eye right here around 3 hours. I think I closed the trade for 4 hours because sorry, this was the next buy side liquidity. Sorry, I made a mistake. So this should be the next buy side liquidity. But I closed the trade around 4 hours, around here, right? 4 hours is very good for me, right? It's more than enough for me. I'm good. I'm good with that. So basically implementing what I did. So if you come into the line chart now on the 4 hour time frame, now we're building a buy bias, right? So what does that mean? It basically means that markets continue making what? Higher highs and higher lows. So I'm just clearing all of this. Now you don't understood why I took the trade from here. Now that means that what market is basically making what? These are all what? Higher lows. Higher lows. So basically the next setup, right? The next setup for this pair, right, should not go below this low right here. Not go below this low right here. And we have the same pattern that we traded from here. Right? Can you remember the pattern we traded from here? Here, 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 bam, bye. Right? You remember the same pattern? It is evident from here again. After the market has made what? And has made what? An higher high. Right? The market making what? Higher highs, right? Higher highs, higher low. Why is this higher low? Why is this higher low valid? It's valid because what? It created a what? A new higher high. So for this market to keep buying, right? The next place we're buying from is this. The same pattern again. The same pattern again. Low, right? The same pattern again, right? In with respect to structure, basically. So that becomes my next trade. That becomes my next, right? That becomes my next trade. Somewhere around there, and you target two again. You target the external, right? Another 5 hour trade done and dusted, right? So as I was saying, so the next area where I would be looking at, right? We're looking at again using the line chart is where is this area. Is this area. Why is this area? Because this low that was created, yeah, led to a what? Led to the creation, led to the creation, sorry, and it's not straight. So let me just use this, let me just use the trend line. Led to the formation of what? An higher high. So you can see the market basically making what? Low, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs. So basically, this is another area where we could see buys coming in from. Now, the next thing I did here, now there are ways that you can actually like anticipate that market might not come down to this level, right? And this one area that this one thing I did, right? The first thing I did was I basically go into the line chart again, right? And I did what? I marked out this level, right? This is a key level, right? It's a key level. So I waited for the market to do what? To do the same thing again. So this is the 4-hour time frame. Market has come into this key level now, right? I don't know if it's going to hold. I don't know if it's going to hold, right? But how do I know that it's something I can pursue, right? Is when market gets to the key level, rejects, right? Rejects, and on that same key level, we have got a shift in market structure. Can you basically see market was basically making what? A lower lows and a lower high, lower lows, and then we made it what? Higher high, right? Very, very clean. The same thing. So when I see this happening from a key level in the direction of what? In the direction of my buyers, right? A light bulb goes off my head. I'm like, okay, another setup could be happening. And then I do what? I mark out this level again. Sorry. I mark out this level again. The same pattern again. Where do I want to take the trade from? I want to take the trade from here. Is there liquidity? Always this asks the question, is there liquidity? There's liquidity. Where is your liquidity? Right here. Right? And that's my trade. And when I'm targeting the external again. And this promises to be another 4 hours setup. So you can see the way we've been killing GPPR. And if in the future, right, market decides to come to these levels, right, and engineers liquidity, we're ready for it again here, right? So this is basically how I trade very, very effectively the GPGPY pair, right? Using this on GPGPY is crazily effective, guys. It's pretty effective. Higher time frame key levels, rejections, breakout on the next time frame, and you're golden. Promise you, you're golden. All right. Yeah, we go again this week. Just use knowledge for the week ahead, and I promise you'll be good. You'll be good. All right, you'll be good. So yeah, that was all. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe this channel and sorry. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and you like this video, share this video, right? And the link to my public community, right, where I drop my setups daily, right? We had the crazy week last week, right? It was crazy, man. The wins were crazy. And I'm looking to repeat the same thing this week, promise. I'll keep dropping my setups, right? Um we host classes, not classes, sessions basically. Um, 2 to 3 times a week, right? Where I call out my trades on the live session. So if you want to be part of that community, be part of that experience, you should click the link in the description of this video and join in. All right. I'll see you there.